Sparkling crystal chandeliers filled the grand hall that night. Television cameras rolled nonstop, capturing every luxurious gown, every smile of the stars, and every moment that was supposed to make history in the television drama industry. The 2026 TV series Quality Awards were set to be a night of glitz and prestige. A-list actors, renowned directors, and renowned producers were in attendance, hoping to celebrate their best work. However, no one could have imagined that behind the glittering red carpet and the flashes of cameras, an unexpected moment would become the hottest topic in the entertainment world. Amidst the spotlights and the applause of the invited guests, one name that caught the most attention was Soo Kai. The actor, known for his calm charm and professional demeanor, arrived in an elegant black suit that enhanced his charisma. Fans gathered outside the venue cheered every time his face was shown on the big screen. That night, many were certain that he would be one of the highlights of the event. However, the public's attention wasn't solely on him. Another actress whose appearance was also highly anticipated was Tan Songyun. Both were renowned as talented actors who had starred in numerous popular dramas. Rumors of their possible joint project had long circulated among fans. As a result, many were eagerly anticipating the moment they would be seen together on the awards night. Time ticked by, the opening ceremony had begun, and the first few awards had already been announced. Guests enjoyed the glamorous atmosphere, chatting casually at their tables. But beneath the scenes, the organizers seemed to be growing restless. Tan Songyun's name was already on the main guest list, but her seat remained empty. Meanwhile, television cameras repeatedly panned to the table where Soo Kai was sitting with his colleagues. He appeared to be chatting amiably, but occasionally glanced toward the main entrance of the hall. Fans watching the live broadcast began speculating on social media, wondering if Tan Songyun would soon appear or if something had happened. As the awards segment involving the important categories neared the start, the atmosphere backstage grew tense. Several staff members were seen running with communication headsets, while the event producers whispered earnestly to each other. They knew that a major star's delay could disrupt the tightly planned flow of the event. Inside the hall, whispers began to rise among the guests. Several celebrities were seen checking their phones, perhaps reading rumors that had already begun circulating online. Netizens quickly noticed that Tan Songyun's seat was still empty, and wild theories began to emerge. Then, just as the host was about to introduce the next segment, the large doors on the side of the hall suddenly opened. All eyes were drawn to it. Tan Songyun finally emerged, wearing an elegant gown that reflected the lights. Photographers stationed on the side of the room immediately raised their cameras, flooding the entrance with flashes. But what should have been a glamorous moment instead triggered something unexpected. Several cameras captured Soo Kai's expression change. The previously relaxed smile faded, replaced by an unreadable expression. To some, it might have been a casual expression, but to observant fans, something felt different. On the live broadcast screen, the stills immediately became a topic of conversation. Netizens began debating whether the actor was genuinely upset or just being serious. Within minutes, hashtags about the two began to rise on the trending list. Meanwhile, Tan Songyun walked briskly to her seat, but still managed to smile at the guests who greeted her. She appeared a little rushed, as if realizing that her arrival had already passed the scheduled time. The camera panned back to the table where Soo Kai was sitting, revealing a brief moment when the two stared at each other. No words were heard by the television audience, but their expressions were enough to spark widespread speculation. Some believed there was tension between them. Others argued that the whole thing was simply a misunderstanding exaggerated by the camera and the angle. But the social media world never waited for clarification. In no time, the few seconds of video clip had spread across various platforms. Fans analyzed every movement, every change in expression, even every second of pause between the two. Some commenters suggested that Soo Kai seemed unhappy that the delay might affect the event. Others defended Tan Songyun, suggesting the delay could have been due to a busy schedule or issues beyond anyone's control. The debate escalated. Inside the hall, the event proceeded as if nothing had happened. The host continued with full energy, trying to maintain a lively atmosphere. Music played, Awards were presented, and applause echoed throughout the room. But outside the venue, the digital world had already become a major discussion ground. Short clips were continuously uploaded, analyzed, and commented on by millions. Many demanded an explanation, while others simply enjoyed the unexpected drama of the awards night. Entertainment media outlets began publishing flash articles about the incident. Sensational headlines emerged, highlighting possible behind-the-scenes conflict. Some even called it the most shocking moment of this year's awards show. Loyal fans of both actors were divided. Some tried to calm the situation by arguing that professional relationships in the entertainment industry are often misunderstood by the public. Others continued to push the theory that there was an untold story. As the ceremony drew to a close, the atmosphere in the hall returned to normal. The stars stood for group photos, smiling for the cameras as usual. If one had only seen the finale, they might not have realized that the evening had sparked a major controversy. But for the millions who watched in person or followed the events online, the 2026 TV series Quality Awards will be remembered not only for the awards presented, but for one fleeting moment that sparked a wave of speculation across the entertainment world. And to this day, the same question still lingers among fans. Was it truly anger caught on camera, or just a misunderstanding magnified by the public spotlight? The answer may be simple, but the mystery created that night has already become a new legend in the entertainment world. In the days following the ceremony, short clips showing Soo Kai's expression and Tan Songyun's late arrival were replayed on various entertainment accounts. Every frame was meticulously analyzed, as if they held the definitive answer to what really happened that night. Some fans even slowed the video down to half speed to catch the slightest change in expression. Meanwhile, entertainment reporters began trying to gather information from those who were at the event. Anonymous sources stated that the atmosphere inside the hall was not as tense as portrayed on social media. However, rumors that had already spread made the story far more dramatic than it could have been. What made the situation even more intriguing was the fact that neither Soo Kai nor Tan Songyun immediately issued an official statement. The silence from both parties only fueled speculation. Some fans interpreted their silence as a sign that they were hiding something, while others believed they simply wanted to avoid unnecessary controversy. Days later, the topic was still being discussed on various forums and video platforms. Many said the incident demonstrated the powerful influence of cameras and social media in shaping public perception. A moment that might have lasted only a few seconds could turn into a long-running story talked about by millions around the world. Ultimately, an awards night that was supposed to be simply a celebration of television work left a trail of stories bigger than just trophies and applause. The flashing lights, the hurried steps at the entrance, and a single expression captured on camera created a story that will live on forever. And perhaps, behind all the speculation, only two people truly know what they were thinking that night.